Choosing the right toaster can make your morning routine much easier, especially if you regularly prepare toast, bagels, waffles, English muffins, or thicker slices of bread. Between slot size, browning levels, preset modes, heating power, touch screen controls, and cleaning convenience, not every toaster offers the same experience. To help you find the right option, I selected the top 3 toasters based on toasting performance, ease of use, versatility, design, and overall value for money. In the third, I selected the Deer Morning. This model is a good option if you want a modern toaster with digital controls, without going for a large 4-slice appliance. The first thing I noticed is the touchscreen interface. Instead of using a basic dial, you can select the bread type, shade level, and function directly from the front panel. The screen also shows the remaining toasting time, which is useful because you know exactly when your toast will be ready. This toaster offers 6 shade settings, from a light golden color to a darker and crispier result. During use, I found the middle settings the most balanced for regular sliced bread, while the higher settings are better if you prefer a stronger crunch. It also includes 6 bread type presets, including options for bagels, white bread, waffles, English muffins, gluten-free bread, and grain bread. This helps adjust the toasting cycle depending on what you are preparing, instead of using the same timing for every type of bread. The extra wide slots are another useful feature. They make it easier to toast thicker slices, bagels, waffles, and pastries without forcing them into the toaster. For a 2-slice model, the space feels comfortable enough for everyday use. The toaster also includes defrost, reheat, and cancel functions. The defrost mode is practical for frozen bread. The reheat option warms toast without overbrowning it, and the cancel button lets you stop the cycle whenever needed. It heats quickly and gives fairly even results for a compact toaster. It is not the most powerful model in this ranking, but for 2 slices at a time, it performs well and feels faster than a basic entry-level toaster. Cleaning is simple, thanks to the removable crumb tray at the back. After the toaster cools down, you can slide it out and empty the crumbs easily, which helps keep the counter cleaner and prevents burnt crumbs from building up inside. The main limitation is the 2-slice capacity. If you are preparing breakfast for several people, you will need to run multiple cycles. It is better suited for 1 or 2 users than for a large family. Overall, the Deer Morning Toaster is compact, modern, easy to use, and offers plenty of presets for the price. I placed it at number 3 because it has strong features for a 2-slice toaster, but it cannot match the capacity and versatility of the larger models in this top 3. Secondly, I chose the Keystone. This model is designed for people who want more capacity, more control, and the ability to toast different types of bread at the same time. The biggest advantage is its 4-slice capacity. Compared with a 2-slice toaster, it saves time in the morning, especially for families or anyone preparing multiple pieces of toast, bagels, waffles, or muffins. In practice, this helps it toast faster and handle several slices at once without feeling underpowered. One of the features I liked most is the dual-zone independent control system. You can toast 2 different types of bread on each side with separate settings. For example, one person can make a bagel, while another uses a different browning level for regular bread. The touchscreen is angled at around 75 degrees, which makes it easier to read and operate without bending down. The icons are large enough, and the interface feels more modern than a traditional knob-based toaster. There are 6 browning levels and several preset options for different foods, including bagels, waffles, gluten-free bread, and other breakfast items. This gives you more flexibility and makes it easier to find the right result depending on the type of bread. The memory function is also practical. Once you find your favorite setting, you can save it and use it again with one tap. This is useful if you usually make the same toast every morning and do not want to adjust the settings each time. Another interesting feature is the single slot focus mode. If you only toast one slice, the toaster focuses heat on the occupied slot instead of wasting energy across the full heating area. This makes the toaster more efficient for smaller portions. The wide slots make it suitable for thicker slices, bagels, muffins, and waffles. The stainless steel design also gives it a premium look, and it should fit nicely in a modern kitchen. Cleaning is straightforward thanks to the removable crumb tray. The hidden cord storage is also a nice detail because it helps keep the countertop cleaner when the toaster is not being used. The main weakness is that customer feedback is more mixed on long-term durability. Some users report good performance, while others mention one side stopping after a few months of use. So even though the features are strong, durability is something to keep in mind. Overall, the Keystone is a powerful and versatile 4-slice toaster with smart controls, memory settings, dual independent zones, and useful presets. I placed it at number 2 because it offers excellent functionality, but the mixed durability feedback keeps it just behind the first model. And to finish, first of all, I selected the Elite Gourmet. This model stands out because it combines a 4-slice capacity with long, extra-wide slots, making it especially useful for larger and thicker bread types. The first thing that makes it different is the long slot design. Instead of 4 separate short slots, it uses 2 long slots that can fit either 4 regular slices or 2 longer artisan slices. This is perfect for Texas toast, bagels, homemade bread, sourdough, and larger slices that often do not fit in a standard toaster. The slots are wide, so there is plenty of space for thicker bread. During use, this makes the toaster feel more flexible than many traditional 4-slice models. It uses an even heating. The goal is to brown both sides of the bread consistently without needing to flip the slices. For regular bread and bagels, it gives a good level of control, especially when you center the slices properly inside the slots. The touchscreen is simple to use and gives access to 6 shade levels, from light to dark. I found the lower settings better for thinner bread, while thicker slices or bagels usually need a slightly higher setting to get the right texture. It also includes 6 bread type presets, including white bread, wheat bread, bagel, waffle, pastry, and English muffin. These presets make it easier to match the cycle to the food instead of guessing the right timing manually. The digital countdown timer is another useful feature. It shows how much time is left before the cycle ends, which is much more convenient than waiting without knowing when your toast will pop up. For extra control, the toaster includes defrost, reheat, cancel, and 10-second add functions. Defrost is useful for frozen bread. Reheat warms toast without starting a full cycle. Cancel stops everything immediately. And the extra 10 seconds button lets you add just a little more crispiness when needed. There is also a mute option, which is a small but appreciated detail if you prefer quieter mornings. By holding the cancel button, you can turn off the beep sound. The stainless steel housing gives the toaster a more premium feel, and the gloss black finish makes it look modern on the counter. It is larger than a basic toaster, but the long slot format makes the size feel justified. Cleaning is easy thanks to the slide-out crumb tray. It also includes hidden cord storage, which helps keep the countertop tidy when the appliance is not in use. The main downside is that customer feedback is mixed regarding toasting consistency and long-term durability. Some users are very satisfied with the results, while others mention uneven toasting, burning, or issues appearing after extended use. Overall, the Elite Gourmet Smart Toast earns the number 1 position because it offers the most versatile design in this comparison. The long extra-wide slots, 4-slice capacity, touchscreen, 6 bread presets, countdown timer, and extra control functions make it the most complete option for people who toast different types of bread regularly. That's it for this top 3 toasters. Each model has its own strengths. Whether you want a compact 2-slice toaster with smart controls, a powerful 4-slice toaster for family breakfasts, or a long slot model that can handle thicker and larger slices of bread. The best choice will mainly depend on how much toast you usually make, the type of bread you prefer, and how much control you want over browning and preset modes. If you are interested in the product, the link is in the description. But above all, subscribe to not miss the next videos. See you soon.